caught up.
Oh, okay.
Because you were
Okay.
just sitting there, and then I heard, I'm ready, and then your mouth moves, and I was like, oh.
Oh. Ooh. It's a it's
Yeah,
a
you're good
what do you
now.
call that? What do you call that? A ventriloquist doll?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I thought you were gonna pick up
Very
one.
much.
You picked up your Coke and I thought you were gonna be like,
Like this?
"Oh
You're like, listen,
my god."
bitch.
And you know what? I love you, but I wouldn't put it past you. Welcome to
Welcome
our
to our cult,
cult,
the
the
cult
cult
of
of
books.
books. We're
We're
your
your leader.
leaders. I'm Janie.
Jayne and Natasha. And today we're talking
Yippee!
and spoiling Mate. That just came out. We also are talking Bride, so
And
be prepared.
Bride. We're gonna talk about
And Bride.
Bride, and we're gonna talk about Mate.
So this is spoilers.
There's gonna be hella spoilers, and it's gonna be everything and all things about these books. So if you haven't read them yet, get out of
Go away.
here.
And then come back once you do, and then listen to us talk and kind of fangirl at
And
everything.
fucking type in the comments and be like, "Oh my god, da 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 da," and all your theories and all your thoughts and what you thought about all the tropes and all the things. I got a hound back there, you know. Oh my fucking god, bitch. Oh my fucking god. I cannot believe how that book ended. Paint me surprised. And you know what? Honestly, the reason that I know that I'm more surprised than anyone else, because by the way, I asked Jill, shout out Jill, hi Jill,
Hi, Joe.
to buddy read Mate with me, because I was like, yeah, I just started it, but I just started it last week, right? Finished it in about 2 or 3 days, I think. Which is impressive for me, not for you. You're like child's play. Um, but I asked Jill to do a buddy read with me, and Jill had just started it, and she texted me like earlier this morning and was like chapter 8 or something, and "Oh my god, is this bitch in heat?" And I was like, let's see let me tell you exactly what I said. Because I got to like basically plead the fifth for all of this. Oh, I sent her this gif.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And she's like, like, no way, it only starts when she meets Cohen. And then she goes, if it's not that. And I said, I'll tell you, I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
At first, I was like, is this heat or is this something else? And I was like, is she dying? I was like, I read enough of them. I'm like, what is this?
So I motherfucking for sure thought that she was dying. Like, I was for sure. And I was texting you, being like, there's no way that Allie's gonna write her first sad book. Like,
Hmm.
really sad book. And it's gonna be this one? No.
I know. It's like, not with this sequel.
No. No. So I was
Mm-mm.
shook. Um, so. But I didn't see it fucking coming. I did not. I didn't see the Serena being in heat coming. I thought for sure she was gonna die.
Hmm.
I did not see Cohen leaving the pack. Well, first he never did. He didn't. That's the whole thing
No,
is that he
yeah.
didn't. They were just like, actually, we're gonna do away with it because you guys together, you're like goals. You're
And
like
she saved
hashtag
you.
goals.
A bullet for you.
Yeah, she took a fucking bullet for you. I was like,
So they're like, that is okay now.
they're like, yeah, it's fine because she took a bullet for you. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Like,
That's
well,
fine. Oh, okay.
you guys can have sex now.
Can I just
Like,
say the You haven't listened to the audiobook, correct?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I literally just started it, so it's the prologue.
Okay. So you haven't heard the female narrator do Misery's voice yet?
No.
She embodies Misery and her like snide, snarky inner monologue like so well. So fucking well. I am gagged.
Well, yeah, I can't wait to get there now.
I I was like more. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited because it's Teddy Hamilton. So I was like, oh, is he just gonna do like the random like openings like they did with Bride? Like this, the guy who just read all those openings, and I was like, oh, Teddy's the males. Yes, I
Yes.
love books that do this. But
I love the dual narrative books so much too. And
mhm,
Teddy was perfection. Let me tell you, Teddy is perfection in the book.
he's
And
just perfection.
he's just perfection. But the whoever voices the girl too,
Yes.
she does a fantastic job of Serena too. Just the audiobook was really great. And I'm really, really glad I did buy it on Audible too, because I now have Bride and I have Mate, and you better fucking believe that this is going to be a re-listen for me. And you know I don't do re-listens.
No,
So
unless we're doing a recap.
I know, I know. So yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I've been having so much fun as the like packages have been trickling in of all the special editions that I've gotten. I've been having a
Ooh.
lot of fun like peeking at them. I haven't done like full unboxings yet, but I've had to peek at a couple. Obviously the Barnes and
Mhm.
Noble edition to make sure that it wasn't fucked up like Maddie's.
I know. Oh my God, I was so mad for her.
Yeah. And I had to look at the Aardvark hardcover editions. I
I can't wait to. Is it
know.
gonna be on your TikTok or
Yes, it'll be on my personal TikTok. So,
a
at
link?
Little Library Girl or at Depression Regression, whatever it is.
I have been just waiting for you to finish this so we can talk about it because I was like, okay, so you're gonna leave the pack. What is happening? That's why last night. And you're like, he's leaving the pack, and I was like,
Hmm.
and you're like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, she's gonna yell at me.
I fully thought that I was gonna be like blah, 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 this morning, but no, you
Oh
didn't
no.
warrant that kind of reaction. So
No,
yeah,
I had to try to lead you off because it's just so good. It's so good.
yeah.
Just the banter in this one was amazing.
Oh, I totally agree with you. Any of Cohen's like snide remarks. Um,
Amazing.
I love that he's I love that we got a grumpy sunshine
Hmm.
trope. I enjoyed
I
that.
love Grumpy Sunshine.
Yeah, I do too.
It's so.
I do too. I don't know. I don't do I like it? I think I'm on the fence actually. I think I'm on the fence if I like Grumpy Sunshine, but just Ali Hazelwood just does it so good. And also, I really think if you are just getting into the Omega verse, and I said this with Bride too when we talked about it, the
Mhm.
innumerable amount of times that we've talked about Bride. If you were just getting into Omega verse, these are the two perfect books.
They really are.
Yeah, because it introduces you to all the concepts, things that I don't fucking know shit about.
Hmm. Yeah, and yeah, it's a very good representation of all of that and just every trope that micro trope or something you can see within it too.
Yeah,
It's just so
yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, all the micro tropes, absolutely. Such as nodding. I can't get over
hmm.
it. I can't get over it. I can't get
I
over
love
it.
how Misery's like, let me tell you. She's like, no. She's like, but you don't understand.
She's like, I don't want to hear about your husband's dick. Bye.
She's like,
When
but
she
it's
was
not just him.
when she was talking to Cohen and she was just like, I didn't want to talk about Misery's husband's dick. I mean, like I would have if he was going through erectile dysfunction, but like
ED, top priority.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But um, so nodding. If you're unfamiliar, I'm not gonna fucking tell you what it is. You need to read these books and find out. Fizzity fuck around and find out.
Urban Dictionary.
Or yeah, there you go. And if you don't know what being in heat is, I'm not gonna tell you that either. It's not like how it is, with dogs. It's not like that. It's
No, it's not me listening to Anthony Palmini read to me. No.
not him being suggested to me on Instagram today to follow, by the way. I was just like, oh
Sent
my
you that
fucking.
video.
I was like, I cannot escape this guy. Like, he's haunting my every move. I did follow him though, so it
Good
worked. Oh my god.
video that he posted from Brimstone reading.
Yes, I did. Didn't you
Uh-huh.
send that to me?
I did, yeah. And then
Mhm.
I found that Charlie guy, the Charlie Diary guy. I sent
Mhm.
you the video because he
Mhm.
did Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting for Breaking Dawn Part 2 now, and then he'll be all good. It is so funny. So I sent you the Twilight so you can just go through and watch it.
Perfect.
But yeah, no,
Perfect.
I was so scared that Allie was gonna write, going back to earlier, was gonna write like a first like super sad book with like her dying and in heat, or like a dying. And I was like, is this a heat though? But I was like, what if she's actually dying? What if this is not? What if Allie's not doing a heat? I was like freaking out. And then I was like, oh, it is a heat. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, and
It
I
was like
had
a thought, but I was like,
and I had no idea like what the fuck a heat trope was in the Omegaverse. So I genuinely and with my whole chest was like, "Oh, she's writing her first sad book. Why does it have to be in this series?"
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Duology actually, because that's technically what it is, but
yeah. So now you asked if she's setting us up for a third. No, not really.
uh, no, I don't think so. After reading the whole thing of uh both these books, honestly, there's not a character that sticks out to me that would make a good third book except for Alex from the first one, the tech
Oh my
kid.
God, yes.
I
I
would
would read about
I
Alex.
would read that too.
I
Uh
love my nerds, so I'm
I
like, yes.
exactly, exactly. Slash an Anna all grown up book, but do we want that?
No,
Yeah.
no. Well,
I don't
because then Anna all grown up, she would know about the heat too, and she would not be like, I'm dying. It's like, no, she can go to fucking Serena and be like, help me. And she's like, find a dude.
right. But let's rewind in time and let's go back and let's talk about all the key themes that are in Bride first and foremost before we continue on to
Any
Mate.
corners that I did.
Yes. Got to do it for the paperbacks. I thought that was such a good idea when you showed that to me.
I started doing these, and then Katya got ones that are slightly bigger, and I'm like, oh, I like those a little more. So I might buy those and redo all of my books because
Whew,
these
that's a
come
lot of
off kind of
work.
easy sometimes. So,
Yeah,
but it's good. I can zone out.
that's true. It's a little
I'm just
craft
like
project
crib,
for
crib,
you.
crib. Yeah. She has
So,
Bride.
well, one of
We
our
also did a huge
key
recap on this.
we did do a huge recap. If you haven't seen our recap of Bride,
But, hmm
then maybe go watch it. It's our first recap ever. It's a little rough. It's a little
It
rough.
is like the third thing we filmed in the first day of us filming. So,
Yeah. Yeah, maybe go watch that if you want. Otherwise, just stick around. We're going to pretty much cover that here probably.
yes, so what are
Um
some tropes?
so some of the key
Themes.
themes of
Hmm.
bride slash tropes, I guess, would be arranged marriage and political alliance. So Misery Lark, aka the vampire, and Lo Moreland, aka werewolf. Um,
Both.
and their arranged marriage is designed to kind of be a cover story for Misery's ultimate goal of trying to find her best friend Serena.
Hmm.
But it's double edged because it's also designed to be a peace treaty between their two species.
Hmm. Vampires and wolves.
Thoughts about that?
The peace treaty part, or just everything?
Just everything.
Yeah, it was. Not gonna lie, I love an arranged marriage trope too.
What don't you like? That's what we should talk about.
A lot of
You're like, there's other shit I don't like. Okay,
slow burn for one. I fucking hate slow
it's fair.
burn. But no, I love it. It was just that marriage, and then her like being investigative and like I'm gonna figure this shit out, and her sass. I love the sassy people too. Like,
That's fair. She does have a lot of I don't know if I would call it sass, but she's very kind of like she's snarky because she's snidey. She's very
snarky.
like
Yeah.
and I like that too because I
Mhm.
find it relatable. Like I'm a mean girl, right? Nod your head.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Um and
So mean.
I'm I'm especially, kind of a bully to my loving and adoring sweet boyfriend.
And me.
Right. I do not bully you. Do not start that
Nod your
rumor.
head.
Do That's true. I was like, not your fucking head. Um, do not start that rumor. But I bully the fuck out of Connor, and you haven't even been around it that much, but I think you can sense that already.
I
Um,
can't.
yeah,
I've never been around it at all.
that's true. Um, And so Misery being a Snarkmeister 3000, I fucking love and related to. Cause like, why should she be nice? Why should she? She's there to find her best friend, and everybody else needs to prove to her that they're like decent people. And that's really a
Right?
lot of that story is just her, not assuming anything about these people.
Okay, why do I feel now all of a sudden? You like the snark of Misery, and I like the sarcastic back and forth with Lo and Serena. Like, why am I Serena and you're Misery?
Yes, because
Like,
Because, like every good balance, we need to have our black cat and our golden retriever.
yeah.
My favorite trope is black cat, golden retriever. I am the black cat. It is true.
Yeah. I'm very much Golden Retriever too.
It's true. And in the best possible way, honestly.
Hmm.
It's not a
No,
bad
yeah.
thing at all,
No,
but
no.
um going back to another key theme of Bride, I guess it's enemies to lovers. Would you
Yeah,
say?
and like this is like the softest way possible.
In the
Just because their
softest way
species are,
possible.
yeah, the species are enemies. They're not.
Yeah.
And she's just like, yeah,
She's like, Lo's
yeah,
like distant from me. I
and
don't get
hot.
it. And hot and bald, apparently. I don't picture him bald, by the way. Do
I don't
you?
either. No,
Yeah, I pictured him man bun.
I didn't. I pictured him like shorter, like cropped hair, like not super short, but like shorter. You
Mm,
know? Yeah, I can't remember. Does Cohen man bun?
yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, well, I think Cohen man buns.
He's like, Serena describes Cohen as like lumberjack sexy. And,
Yeah,
and I'm like, of course he is. It's the Pacific Northwest. So, yeah, he's lumberjack sexy, allegedly.
that's it. I remember reading that, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Another key theme, I guess, is internal conflict and difficult choices. So, dealing with betrayals, particularly in the
Mhm.
context of political and personal relationships. So, Lowe deals with, his second um, betraying him and trying to take Anna and setting that whole Anna, his younger sister, setting that whole thing
Mhm.
into motion, which was like basically the catalyst of that entire book was. the betrayal that kind of fucked up his trust with his
Yeah.
pack. Yeah. Thoughts on that?
Yeah. Yeah, that really fucked with everything. And I think he only does now trust those four people, like Alex, and then Misery, his sister, Cohen, because Cohen basically raised him, and I love that.
Yeah, and that's such a weird because I was like, how the fuck old was Cohen?
Right? Well, they say he's like mid-30s. So I'm like, okay, you know, because he became alpha so young. Like he kind of had to do what he needed to do.
It makes it even funnier that Serena calls him mommy because of how he raised low. And I really do just picture this like lumberjack dude with like a cherry apron on, like just with like a fresh baked pie, like out to low. Like that's how I
Yeah.
mommy.
I picture that's how he was with Anna when she was there. And he had to buy all that like cheesy like pancake shit.
Yeah, the like sparkle waffles or whatever the fuck they were, like the rainbow waffles. Yeah, that was funny. Enjoyed that little nugget.
Yeah, it
Um,
was so
go ahead.
I was gonna say it was so great, but yeah, low stress is definitely not there right now.
It even
But I think
continues into Mate too, like his like massive distrust of like most other wares. Yeah.
oh yeah, you can tell. No, my people, like my very small core, is all I trust.
I mean that is kind of the key themes essentially of it. Um, Unity and trust and reconciliation, and that's all the key themes that I can think of for Bride. Is there anything that
Mhm.
you can think of that we can add to this discussion?
Power of friendship.
Yeah, the overall and something that we loved and laughed about when we were talking on the phone earlier
Yeah.
is that Ali has written this like beautiful for us we're laughing because it's a little corny and cheesy to say but really real. Um the biggest theme for these two books is really the power of friendship between Misery and Serena, and I am here for it. I am
I loved it.
eating this up.
It was so good because it's like it's Misery's dedication to finding her. Like this chick is my best friend. I need to find her. I don't trust anything. And then she finds her, and then Serena's like, I need my friend not to know that I'm dying. Like
Yeah.
it's protecting her, and I'm just like, I would do the same, so I get it.
Well, they're like deeply ingrainedly trauma bonded, which adds a extra level to this friendship that a lot of people do not luckily experience in real life.
Mhm.
But I think that it is super palpable and understandable for most people to read because they're like, yeah, obviously these two people are super fucked up because then we know all about Misery's story and how she's super fucked up because her dad
Yeah,
is an evil fucker. And then we got
I
all
think
of Serena's like, oh my
yeah.
god, the cult and the which I never expected that to be a theme for Mate, the cult theme. I'm shook. And
I
it
didn't
was
either until I
perfect.
was reading. I
Mhm.
was like, oh shit. I saw somebody say they didn't like this book because of the cult. They're like, it was just all over the place. And I was like, kind of how they all are. They all have little elements, but it ties into everything so well. You're like, that makes sense. It makes because it's like, how did Misery's dad know about her being a half wolf? How did all this happen? Because like she was in the system, and they're like, oh, this is that crazy ass cult leader from the Pacific Northwest. This is his daughter, you know. But going back and listening to the beginning, because I said I read it and I'm just listening to it. I'm at the prologue, hearing like that one man that's so angry. I try to avoid him. I'm like, that's your fucking dad.
Yes.
That's your dad.
Yes, that's her
Douchebag.
dad. And I was thinking that in the prologue that it was going to be some kind of like drug addiction situation
Yeah.
where she comes from like a broken home and stuff like that. And then instead of it not being that, because that would be the easy right? To just like write off her
Hmm.
family as being like a broken home situation, drug addiction, broken home situation. And instead, you add this like entire complex, deep narrative about her like finding out about her family, closing that chapter of her life, right? And then being like, see, I guess I am more like Misery than I thought. So I thought that it wrapped the whole. Shut up, everybody that's talking about how they don't like the cult theme and how it seemed all over the place. And first of all, Ali doesn't write books that are all over the place besides Love Theoretically. And and she doesn't write books like that. Um Everything has a purpose and it's going to be wrapped up in less than 500 pages. And I think you just need to sit tight and fucking deal with it and be along for the ride because it all of it did make sense. To me, I don't know. What was I missing? Well, we can move on to talk about mates overarching themes quickly. Just to kind of wrap it up, but yeah, so basically we have a forbidden slash uneasy romance in
Yeah.
Mate. So Serena and Cohen, we find out at the end of Bride, are mates based on Cohen's like smell, scent, waft of Serena.
Hmm.
And we get to explore what that really looks like in terms of, you know, just what that looks like in this book. So we
Hmm.
get, you know, Cohen grappling with the fact that he can't be with her because he has this like contingency on being the alpha of the Northwest Pack because
Hmm.
they have, the Godfather wolves say you can't have mate. No, no, no.
Yeah.
You must be celibate and rule your people. Um, and first of all, lame. Why is that a thing?
Exactly.
And so he can't be with her. So I feel like we don't get a good picture of Cohen's feelings, really how he feels about her until literally the epilogue, right?
Yeah. Because it's like you can kind of tell though, but it's like, okay, what is happening though?
Hmm. We don't get as
Or
much.
like the
Go ahead. Sorry.
trying to think of like epigraph type stuff.
Yeah,
Like I was trying to think of the word. I was like my brain blanked.
you're good.
But yeah, those epigraphs kind of give you some insight, but you're also like, okay.
You want more, right? You want more of his
Mhm.
perspective. Always, you want more of his perspective of things. And I think, until the epilogue, you don't really get fully his perspective. Like, sure, you get it when she's actually in the heat and they're in his, like, log cabin together and how, like, possessive and freaky he is. Um,
That's great.
but yeah, that was really great. But you don't really get that until the very end. And I love that Serena ultimately makes the final like we're together move, right? At
Hmm.
the end where she ends up marking him first.
Love that.
I did too.
She's like, no, this is what I want. I want you. This isn't just, you know, something. She's like, I love you, but you're also my mate.
And then she bites his ass and I was shook and he's like, "Yes, more."
Exactly.
He's like put it on my wrist so every time I look down I can think of you. And I was like, okay, you fucking emo bitch.
I love the surfer boy voice. Alex surfer boy. Yeah, no, I know that was so great. But I loved the heat stuff. I was like, yeah.
The spice was good. Yeah, we can talk about the
Mhm.
spice in both of the books was really good. I just Ali writes very good spice, very palpable spice. I don't think it overwhelms the story, but it definitely, I don't know, listen bitch,
Yeah.
if you're looking for a fucking freakadeek nice story with good spice that doesn't overwhelm the fucking plot, like the plot is not the spice, like Kiss of the Basilisk, then,
Yeah.
she does a good
This
job.
is good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like all her books have like yeah, there is stuff that you could feel like the sexual tension a lot of the times, but it's like it doesn't happen, and when it does, you're like, damn, that was good.
Yeah, you're like, finally. Um
Like, and it
and
maybe happens like once or twice, like it's not a lot.
I
Very
think
descriptive, Allie.
it was. And with this one, we got an entire chapter and some change of the mating sequence. And so listen, you knew it was going to happen. If you're familiar with the Omegaverse stuff, you knew already, kind of could predict what was going to happen in this book. And so you knew that the heat sequence was coming. You knew it was going to be written in. So, to all those people that are familiar with it, then this is what you're looking for. And I think maybe to some people who didn't like this book, that might have been a reason why they didn't like it too.
Yeah. They hadn't read other Wolf like Omegaverse stuff because it's like I've read a lot, and so I was like, again, I still thrown off a little by the heat, and I was like, I feel like the heat. Is she dying? That whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, it's just a heat. Like I knew about it,
Hmm.
so it's like, oh good, I know what this is.
Yeah.
Like get that dick.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. What tricked me onto that though was like when she was at their cabin, his cabin, like after he saved her at the beginning,
Mhm.
was like needing the cold, and I was like, is this the heat? He's
Oh,
like, I need like
yeah.
cold showers. I need to like cool off. Like I know what I need to do. And I like the way this was done because you don't know about heats in Bride because she's a vampire. She doesn't have them. And
She
Cohen doesn't go
is
over, not
cold.
Cohen, Lowe doesn't go over them.
Yeah, Low
Sorry.
doesn't go over any of it. These books don't give you all the information all at once where it's so fucking overwhelming to be like, and this is the entire Omegaverse and you must learn it all right now and remember it all. These books don't do that. You kind of discover it as you go.
No, which I like. I like that kind of stuff. It's like, oh yeah, you're just learning about this. Okay. What
Hmm.
else you need to learn? You learn as the character learns. Or if you already know it, it's a nice info dump.
Yeah, palpable, not like
Necessary.
scientific and gross and just like, because this is not what she gets it. This is not what we come to these books for.
I just want to reread them now.
I know, right? I know, right? And I love that in both of these books, actually, one of the another major theme is like finding a home, like finding where you fit in. That was a major theme for Serena, for sure.
Oh, major. Like
Hmm.
the I love the found family trope and everything. Like
Yeah.
so good. Especially like Misery and her upbringing, like she was kind of all over. But for Serena, it's like she kind of knew more about herself, but also didn't know anything. So it was good to see that. Like I felt that.
Yeah, it felt real. The only exception to that was when she was delivered her mom's necklace. I did feel
Mhm.
that that was an unnecessary plot point, only just because was it just not believable? I'm not sure. Maybe that's what it was.
I don't know. It kind of was,
Mm.
but I think it was also like it threw me off. So I was like, why do I have a necklace for her mom? Like, what is this? And like looking back, you get it like with the cult and everything, but it's also like, why do I have this?
Why? Yeah. The a
Mm.
little bit about the letters from her mom too. They were really impersonal letters as well. Very like, this is what's happening, this is what's going on. It wasn't like very emotional.
Well,
Um,
also 'cause she's writing to basically her sister-in-law.
right.
Um, she wasn't writing to her child. She was writing to the guy's sister and being like, "Hey, vague as fuck, just in case this gets intercepted." Like, I got that, but yeah,
I wish it had been a letter to Serena instead of the letter to the
Yeah.
aunt. Yeah.
That would have made sense. Or like write a letter to the aunt, be like, hey, I'm just in case something happens, give this to her. We don't make it, but she does. Yeah.
But especially because it would have tied back in Serena's letters that she wrote to all of her friends and family if she died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would have like wrapped it up so nice.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, you would have felt like it was a little bit more the mom point being a little bit more believable. But hey, that's just one bone in a very small skeleton of a really great, a really great book. Honestly, just
Yeah.
5 fucking stars. Both of these books, 5 stars.
5 stars. Yes. They're so good. I think I read Mate in like a day and a half, technically over the timeline.
I know.
I got through that pretty damn quick.
I know you did. I was like, I gotta race to read this now. It's a race. Yeah. Yes.
You were busy. You were out adventuring and
I was adventuring.
on
I know.
vacation.
I listened to a shit ton of it when I was out adventuring because I was solo adventuring and that was really nice. It was really nice actually. I got through quite a bit of that book from my solo adventuring, which was just super fun. Just driving around and listening to an audiobook. Pretty much nothing I love better than doing that anyways. So, it was perfect. It was a great weekend.
Hmm.
Did we already have First? Has that come out yet? Or that's part of the Kickstarter campaign? That is a part of the Kickstarter
I think.
campaign. The
Hmm.
Kickstarter campaign is After the End, a dystopian romance collection. Oh shit, limited quantities still available for that, by the way. So I don't think we have a release date on that quite yet, but yeah, First by Ali Hazelwood. Let's see, do we have? So the survey's actually already been sent out, so this is going to be coming out soon.
Okay.
This is going to be coming out soon, soon, soon. I would say probably, I don't know when exactly, but fucking soon. So yeah, we got Bound, which is the audio only, which you can already pre-save November 11th, and then we have the audio and novels that you can. It looks like you can still get some of the quantities available. Check out Ali
Hmm.
Hazelwood's website for that. Um, It's going to be a short story with many, 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 many other authors, and of course, everything else that she already has published, which we have discussed in depth
Hmm.
in our other episode, our Ali Hazelwood episode. So go check those out. And the next time that she publishes, you guys already know that we're probably going to be doing an episode because we just can't resist and we're addicted.
We cannot resist Allie. Like that is one of our author auto buys, and then we immediately discuss.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. We need Allie.
We need her injected into our veins, literally. Yeah,
We do. We really do.
yeah. Don't forget, you guys, to like and
Subscribe.
to our TikTok and
Instagram.
perfect. We are
And we're on
on,
Spotify.
yep, we're on Spotify and we're on YouTube, you guys.
Yeah, those are 2 locations you can watch us.
Signing off
Now
from
from your
your
lead
leaders to our
to our lead.
devotees. See you next
Next
time.
time.
The Scissor Sister world. We love that. Cut that out. Cut that out. Don't include that. That was a
I'm
horrible
going
joke.
to.
I'm so sorry.
Outtakes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Kava in the background.
Yeah, that's Kava. She's trying to get
She's just,
Connor to let her out so she can have some steak tacos.
I feel that.
Look at that. Look at that intense stare.
On the door.
Open the fucking door. Open the
Yeah.
door.
Get this door down.
Get this fucking door open. Okay,
Go fuck
right.
Alex.
Ew, the age gap is like
No, I know.
disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm you know how I'm not really an age gap fan, so that would be too much. That is giving Jacob and Renesmee territory. Who Jacob was a nerd.
Jacob, Jacob and Ratatouille, yeah.
Oh,
Renaissance needs to grow.
Ren- yeah, bro. Like not a fan.